Hello and welcome. It's Saturday Night Football. Anthony Hudson here live. We're live tonight at one of the great venues in the country, the SCG. It's a pleasure to welcome Gary Lyon.
Hi, Hutto. Great to be here.
A practice match on the bill today as these two sides test each other out. Sydney set to take on Carlton in this exhibition match tonight. They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp and the crowd are appreciating it. The banners are ready for the players. The banners look... And here we go. It's Sydney taking on Carlton. Pitnet can't hit the target. The ball in the hands of Walsh. A good mark under the circumstances. Saad gets on the end of this. Hit the man hard. Puts it into space. The loose ball crosses the boundary. Thrown in now. Taps it down. Up for grabs for Pitnet. Now with a low spearing kick. Doherty was surrounded. He needed to mark it, and he did. Taken well at ground level by Plowman. Uses a short handball. He heads for home. It's going to be close. Unsure of their next move. Good mark, and looks to send it back. 40 metres from home. Move it on. Hayward lights his chances from there. Sydney are happy about that one. That's his first. Look at them celebrate that effort. The first goal of the match. About to resume hostilities. Pitnet thumps it forward. Difficult ball control. Ball up in the centre square. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
This is a classic game we're seeing right now.
Now we've got a ball up. Won the hit out. Parker finds possession. Hewitt wins the marking contest. Drives it long. McDonald uses the body well. Give it on. Going for goal number one. Looks okay off the boot. McDonald couldn't be happier with that goal. A fast start by Sydney.
That's a really good team goal. He did really well there and gets the reward.
We're back in the middle to resume play. Grundy won it down. McKay gets on the end of this. Releases it under pressure. A chance to reload the attack now. Stabs at the kick. Spent that one before he earned it. It's a behind. Carlton behind by 12. Players move as they look to provide an option. Doing well to intercept that kick. Advantage is taken. Walsh to have the shot from outside 50. Go. He gives it a ride. The kick towards goal. A long effort at goal. And it goes all the way. He's enjoying that goal. Carlton are still down by a couple of goals.
Great bit of play that resulted in that goal. He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. DeConning gets in the way. He's got the footy in his hands. Steady hands there as he holds that one. 25 metres out.
Moving on.
Chance here to level the score. Pretty happy with that one. Scores level at the moment. Umpire ready to resume play. Grundy just slaps it down. Hacking it out of there. He takes the mark. Carlton fans would love to see this one sail through. 25 metres out. Casbolt with a fairly straightforward shot. He decides to go for home. Nurses that ball through the big sticks.
He's absolutely loving it. Why not?
Celebrating hard. That's 3 in a row for Carlton. Carlton kept the lead by a kick.
That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score.
We're back in motion. Clears the contest. With the ball now. Parker just hunted him down. Great tackle.
Showing some really good pressure there.
That's a massive kick. Scoops up the ball. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
It's a really good contest out there right now, and it's great to watch.
Picks it up. He lays off the pass. Picks up the loose ball. Puts boot to ball. Doherty used the body to take that mark with a driving kick. Kick by Walsh. Just landed in his back. McKay looks to build some momentum with this kick. Not sure if he has the journey from here.
Move it on.
A drop punt through the goals. A time to celebrate, and don't they get around McKay. The margin is 12. Winning it was Pitnet. Takes possession.
Thank you, on it.
There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Pitnet aims for his man on the ground. Silvani going to be penalised here. Lays the tackle.
Great tackle.
McCartan moves it now. Curnow struggling to run at the moment. Well, it'll be a ball up near the boundary line. Guided down nicely by Franklin. He's worked hard and probably needs a chance to rest. Parker nurses it home. Gets his first. He celebrates hard after that. Sydney close the gap to 6. Franklin hurls it away. He gains possession. Walsh just put it on the boot. Good mark and looks to send it back. Sinks the slipper into it. Strong mark in the contest. Elected to play on. Goes short by hand. He gets his hands on the footy. It's going to be close. He's kicked it out on the full. Moves the ball by foot. So what can Sydney do with this opportunity in front of goal? Does well to cut off the kick. Goes with the kick. Intercepts the ball well. Can he put it through? The drop punt goes straight between the big sticks. That will settle his nerves. Gets his first on the ball. He's excited about that one. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. He wins possession. Rowbottom moves it now. Looks like it's going to be paid deliberate. Wiedering puts it on the boot. Heaney made a meal of that one. Needs a bit of a rest. Rowbottom, can he put it through? His teammates rush over. Sydney got 6. Back with another centre bounce. Franklin with a big fist on it. Rowbottom couldn't dispose of it properly. Walsh, fine. Goes with the kick. Heaney looks to get onto the football. Rampy drives it out of the pack. That one rams into the post. considering the options on the kick-in. Wiedering plays it to himself. Searches for a teammate downfield. As we go into the break, the scores are Sydney 32, the Blues 25.
Sydney deserve this lead early. They'd want to keep it up if they're going to win this.
Well, we're out. Let's have a closer look at the stats.
Sydney are doing a good job at getting the ball forward. They lead the inside 50s and they're creating plenty of problems for the opposition defence.
Thanks for that, Gary. Ready to go for the second turn. Centre bounce. Thumped clear. He has the ball. Snaffled up by Walsh. Looking to kick goal number 2. Marked by Wiedering. Advantage. He drives it. He doesn't want to let his teammates down with this shot at goal. He drives it towards goal. He's put it through. Smiles all round.
They're looking more.
Back in the middle now. Grundy with the punch. Walsh won himself a free. Chips it towards half forward. Good body work to win the mark towards centre half forward. Wiedering couldn't hang on to the ball. McDonald unloads one towards goal. They get around him after that effort. Sydney have kicked the last 5 goals. The margin is 19. Ball gets cut off. Parker, hurried kick. Finds a bit of room to mark. Plowman has resources out wide. Gets a quick kick away. Strong with the body and wins the mark. Decides to kick. Setterfield with an easy mark.
Sydney just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside 50.
Looks like the ball will be coming back. Almost cut it off. Picked up under pressure. Cripps channels a long kick. It's a poor kick, and it hits the behind post. The boundary umpire will toss it back in. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
I'm liking what I'm seeing at the moment, Hutto. A great game of footy.
Ends up turning it over. That was sweet. They put through another. He puts through his first goal. Grundy celebrating hard. The game is back underway. Swatson is in his possession. Intercepted by Cripps.
Thank you.
And now we'll have a ball up. Swatson, he's got the football now. Hurried kick, ran hard to take that mark. Looks up with the kick. McInerney gives away a free for in the back. Works it across the ground. Wins the race to the ball. Clean pickup by Parker. Found a way to keep it alive. Curnow continues to find the ball.
You're right, Hutto. He's an absolute ball magnet.
The ball is coming back into play. To Connie, thumped it clear. Franklin on the ball. Ball spills, gathers it now.
No prior.
The umpire calls for the ball now. To Connie, clears the contest. Showed good control, using every ounce of energy he has left. Through for a point, unable to take that chance. Carlton reduced the margin. McCartan ready to bring it back into play. Open opportunity for Dawson. Heads long with that kick. They chase after the loose ball. He gives away a free for in the back. He looks like he needs a spell. Looks okay off the boot. Walsh enjoying that goal. We resume hostilities. Pitnet thrashes it. Has it now.
Let him up. Well, well.
We'll have another ball up. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
I'm loving what this game is giving us right now.
The loose ball picked up. McDonald gets it out of congestion. It's marked by Hewitt. 20 metres out. Needs a bit of a rest. He likes his chances from here. He acknowledges the crowd. Sydney get the margin out to 4 goals.
It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. When you're able to convert in front of goal like Sydney, Cav, it's difficult to see you behind on too many occasions.
Thrashes it with the ball now. Picked up by Nunes. Slams it onto the boot. The umpire will ball it up. Hammers it. This is Williamson. He takes the shot. It always looked close. It hits the post. Can't make the most of that chance. McCartan to kick it in. Plays onto himself. Moves it by foot. Can't take possession. Manufactures the handball. He takes aim. The drop punt sails between the big sticks. He loved that one. Carlton still within touching distance. Pitnet got a fist to it. Cripps slams it onto the boot. Doesn't take the mark. McCartan with the intercept. Holding the ball. Fails to fend off the tackler.
Coaches love to see that kind of tackling pressure.
Opportunity once again for Carlton to put one through. 45 metres out. Gibbons going for number 1. He makes that kick count. Full price. Gets some reward for his efforts. Just under 2 goals the difference now.
That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score. When the forwards are marking the ball so cleanly inside 50 like they are now, it must give Sydney a lot of confidence, especially when the pressure is on. Sydney are making the most of their ruck dominance. It's one area of their game that seems on top here.
Going for goal number 1. Kick on the way. Martin getting the crowd involved. Carlton have kicked the last 3 goals. Carlton reduced the margin. Pitnet won the hit out. Opportunity for McKay. Rushes with the kick. Takes it well. This will certainly test him from this distance. A chance to steal the lead right here. What a lovely goal from there. That's 3 goals now for Casbolt. Congratulated by his teammates. Carlton have 4 on the trot. Carlton get back and grab the lead.
It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. Carlton are getting themselves into the right spots at the moment, and they're cutting off these opposition kicks.
About to resume hostilities. Thumped clear. Fighting hard was Cripps. Lloyd takes the mark. Ends up marking uncontested. Dawson with a low spearing kick. Ends up turning this ball over. Fans crossing their fingers, hoping he can put this one through the big sticks.
Move it on.
He delivers with a drop punt. Look at him, he really enjoyed that one. The Blues, half-time, and it's Carlton 63 to Sydney 56.
It's been a promising first half for Carlton. They'd be confident they can keep it going in the second half.
Here's Gary to take a look at the key stats.
Sydney are allowing the opposition too much room on the outside. They need to close them down faster once they break away.
Thank you very much. Players back on the field to begin the second half here. Back in the middle as the Rucks go at it. Punches it clear. The bounce made it tough. Gets it away. Gets a touch to the ball. Great control there. Sweeping handball from Lloyd. He gains possession. It's only behind. Just 2 goals in it. Wiedering. Players move as they look to provide an option. Parker wins the ball in the air. Gets the handball away. He's getting a lot of the ball, Gaz.
He's really having a big impact on this game.
Parker will be the recipient of the free. A chance here to convert Sydney. Might be too far out to score. Using every ounce of energy he has left. That's something to smile about. They get around him after that effort. It's all level here. We're back in the middle now. Thumps it clear. He's the #1 ranked player on the ground.
He is dominating this game.
He's got the footy in his hands. A strong pack mark. It has to be a big kick to get it from there. He's worked hard and probably needs a chance to rest. What a kick, and he puts it through. That's the first goal of the day for Papley. He's excited about that one. Sydney have kicked the last 2 goals. 6 points the difference. The ball spells to Grundy. Fantastic chase and tackle. Nunes hunting with authority.
Great tackling there, Hutto.
Found space for an easy mark. Finds the loose ball. The tackle deserves a free and gets it. All kinds of pressure being applied.
Great tackling there, Hutto.
Moves the ball by foot. A strong mark in the pack from Plowman. Spears the ball. Marks all alone. Cripps kicks hard along the boundary line. Takes the mark. Puts boot to ball. Marks that ball uncontested at full stride. Receives the handball. McCartan spills it. Collecting high fives now after that goal.
Of course, Hutto.
He's got a couple now. Starting to get into this game. Grundy loved kicking that one. Punched away. Is in his possession. To Connie. Puts another one through. The ball ends up going to ground. His teammates rush over. Carlton behind by 6.
It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. Carlton can't getting their hands to the ball in the contest. The modern game is all about winning the hard ball, and they're not doing that today.
Back in the middle to resume play. Grundy with the hit. He has the ball. Kicks hurriedly. Marks now and can send it back. Puts it on the boot. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
That's right, Hutto. He just can't seem to get into the game.
Franklin collected the ball well. Congratulated by his teammates. The lead is now 12. About to resume play. To Connie, thumps it clear. A clean collect.
Thank you, guys. I'll have it.
Ball up in the centre square. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
I'm really enjoying this one, Hutto.
And the umpire will ball it up. Clears the contest. Gets it out in time. Martin keeps coming. Had plenty of the ball. Owies coming onto the ground. We'll get a ball up on the wing.
Sydney are getting first use from their ruckman.
Slams it onto the boot. Papley hangs onto that one. Driving kick, inside 50. A race for the loose ball. Going for goal number 2. Celebrating hard. That's 2 in a row for Sydney. 18 points the difference. Punches it clear. Taken by Grundy. Rushes with the kick. Jones steals possession. Hurried kick. Intercepts the ball well. McInerney drives the kick. Nice mark under pressure. Ends up turning this ball over. Chips it towards half forward. Casboll found a way to mark that one. He's a long way from home, but he might have the wheels. They can't afford to be wasting these shots at goal from the corridor. That kick hits the post. Carlton close the gap to 17. Ready to bring it back into play. Takes an uncontested mark. Keeps the kick low. Hands that ball to the opposition. Hewitt runs onto the field. We'll get a stoppage. Punched away. Fogarty might have overworked himself there. On its way. It was always pushing their post and pushing it so hard, it hit it. Carlton won't be happy to see that scoreboard. Doing well to intercept that kick. 45 metres out.
Move it on.
Already kicked a couple of goals. This for number 3. Look at him, he really enjoyed that one. Carlton now only trailed by 10. Umpire ready to resume play. Clears the contest. Walsh quickly onto the boot. Running hard to take that was Gibbons. Winning the ball in the air was Dawson. Keeps it moving. Has a man running for him. Couldn't complete the mark. Grundy sends the drop punt on its way for another goal. Gets some reward for his efforts. The lead is now 16. We're back in motion. Grundy thumps it clear. Walsh grabbed it clean.
Thank you.
We'll get a ball up. What can you tell us, Gaz?
It's a really good contest out there right now, and it's great to watch.
Wants to keep it moving. McCartan receives the ball. Kicks goalward, but it won't have the desired outcome. Sydney lead by 17. Wiedering to bring it in. A chance to reload the attack now. 35 metres out. Heaney looking a bit sluggish out there. Just couldn't get it to curve enough. Sydney 95, lead Carlton 77. Finds this one all by himself. The Blues with a lot to think about. They trail by 18.
The Swans walk into three-quarter time with the lead and the confidence they can win this game.
Let's see what the stats have to show.
Carlton need to be far more competitive with their clearance work. They can't win games that way.
Thanks for that. One quarter of footy to go.
They have to go quickly to have any chance from here. Sydney are winning the ball out of the clearance and are capitalising. It's much easier to score when you're always on the front foot.
Oh, what about that? That was really special. Smiles all round. 4 goals up for Sydney.
He did really well there and gets the reward. A great bit of play that resulted in that goal. The Blues are finding plenty of the ball in space, but they're struggling to convert it to scores. If they can improve their ball use, they'll be right in this game.
Pitnet with the hit. Collects the loose ball. Quickly onto the boot. Gathered by Casbolt. Sees it out of play. He looks like he needs a spell. The umpire will throw it back in. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
I'm waiting for something to change the way this game is going right now.
Thumped clear. Papley wins the foot race, uses the hands instead of the body, and it's a free kick. Turned it over. A quick handball from Gibbons. That one will really lift them.
He's enjoying every second of it out there.
Casbolt loves that goal.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now. That's a really good team goal. Carlton are trying to control the play on the outside, but they might be overusing the ball a bit at times. Playing more direct might help.
Picks up the loose ball.
Thank you, I'll have it.
The umpire calls for it. Swats it. Wiedering coming off for a spell. And we'll get a ball up. Hammers it. To Connie. Collects it. Great tackle. Didn't get away from the tackle.
A great defensive effort.
Quick handball. It's cut off by Pitnet. Grundy has 4 goals so far. A chance for number 5. He just loved that one. A 4-goal lead. Sydney just starting to run away with this game. Umpire ready to resume play. Grundy hurls it away. Doing well was Walsh. What a brilliant tackle. Didn't get away from that tackle.
Great attack on the ball carrier.
Chips it towards half forward. Terrific mark there. 45 metres out.
They can just slow the game down now. Take a bit of time off the clock.
He might kick a goal. Kick on the way. He acknowledges the crowd. Sydney could kick back-to-back goals. Sydney by 5 goals.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now. They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. Sydney can't winning as much of the footy, but are still controlling the contest. Their efficiency with the ball is superior at the moment.
We're back in motion. Thump by Pitnet. Curnow looks in need of a spell. Oh, just hits the post. I would love to get that one. The Blues looking for some scoreboard respectability. Setterfield runs after this one. Saar just landed in his back. Looks to move it by foot. Using every ounce of energy he has left. Fogarty enjoying that goal. We resume hostilities. Big thump from DeConning with the ball is Cripps. Ball up in the centre square. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
I'd love for the coach to send a message out there and tell these players to take the game on.
Sydney are taking advantage of their ruckman's ability. It's giving them first use at the stoppages and forcing the opposition to defend.
Spills the mark. Just put his hands in the back of the opponent, and it's a free. Hewitt slowing down now. Might be in need of a rest. What a sensational goal. Look at them celebrate that effort. Sydney lead by 29.
He did really well there and gets the reward. That's a really good team goal. Carlton giving themselves a chance on the turnover, but they can't seem to be putting it on the scoreboard.
Centre bounce. DeConning just swats it away. Links with hands. Has it now. He slams it towards goal. The time to celebrate. And don't they get around okay? Carlton close the gap to 23. Winning it was DeConning. Ends up with Goeys.
I'll have it.
Ball up in the centre square. Thumps it clear. He's got the football now. Drops the mark. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
You're right, Hutto. He's gone missing lately.
He's enjoying that goal. Sydney starting to exert some dominance now. They lead 125 to 96. Mops up the loose ball. Ball up in the centre square. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
There's not enough effort out there at the minute.
DeConning gets on the end of that handball. A lot of possessions for him. No issues with that drop punt. Pretty happy with that one.
A great bit of play that resulted in that goal. This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. The Swans keep turning the ball over from their forward thrust. If they can hit more teammates, they can increase the lead.
About to resume hostilities. Thrashes it. Takes possession.
Thank you, Ivan.
Ball up calls. Grundy gets onto the ball. Curnow releases by hand. A clean pickup. Gets the loose ball. Walsh with a chance for a third goal today. Kept his head and kicked the goal.
No doubt about it.
He celebrates hard after that. Carlton have kicked the last 2 goals. Carlton reduced the margin. Grundy thumped it clear. The loose ball scooped up. Great tackle. Kennedy gets right in his face.
Fantastic tackle.
Uses it by foot. Franklin controlling the airwaves on this occasion. Needs a big kick if he's going to put this through. Lining up from a 45-degree angle. A chance to put a second goal on the board. He's really turning it on now. This kick has extended their lead. He acknowledges the crowd. Now they lead by 23.
That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement.
Back in the middle now. Punched away. He gets his hands on the footy. Brings it out of the pack. Takes a strong mark. 40 metres out. McDonald needs a chance to rest. On its way. He loved that one. Sydney could kick back-to-back goals. The margin is 29.
It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score.
Back with another centre bounce. Pitnet with a big fist on it. Holding the ball. A big tackle there.
Fantastic pressure there.
Parker goes with the kick. Doherty looking to track down the footy. An opportunity for a third goal. No problems with that kick from Franklin. This kick stretches the lead. They get around him after that effort. About to resume play. Pitnet won the duel. He wins possession. Casbolt handballs to no one in particular. Bogarty gives it off, and now they go. Great grab. 45 metres out. Needs a bit of a rest. He goes it alone. It's going to be close. Well, the margin's large, and time is certainly against them. Blakey plays on. Chose to kick it. Marked by Mills. Goes by foot. Finding the loose ball was Bogarty. Gets a hand of the ball.
Got in.
What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
I'd love for the coach to send a message out there and tell these players to take the game on.
The ball finds itself to the boundary. Umpire tosses it in. Pitnet got the tap. Rowbottom dug out the loose ball.
Ball's pinned. Thank you.
Grundy palmed it down. The ball mopped up. The unpredictability of football continues. What a result we had today. Gary, any final thoughts?
Sydney looked poor at one stage, but they came back and had a really gutsy win.
Shake down the thunder from the sky, whether the odds be great
scores are the Swans 143, Carlton 109. On behalf of Gary Lyon, thank you for joining us. We'll see you again soon.